VIP boxing down at Phoenix Fire.
Yeah.
With Casey Brown, the long-awaited return, mate.
It's been a long time coming, hasn't it, Lee?
Nearly 16 months, mate.
I know, too long.
I
think even during COVID, this is, excluding COVID, this is the longest layoff I've ever had.
But do you know something? I think it was required, wasn't it? As in, you had a lot of things going on. I remember speaking to you just before your last fight, and you was about to move house. Your girlfriend was heavily pregnant. There was a lot of things going on, and you said you was going to take a break.
Yeah.
So
ended up being a bit longer than what I anticipated as well.
How long did you anticipate it was going to be?
A couple of months without I anticipated week or so after the fight, getting back in the gym, and then having a month out when baby was born and that. But mate, after my fight, I ended up having 5 months where I didn't do anything. Played a bit of golf, but other than that.
How did your handicap come along?
No
was golf just your handicap?
No comment.
Yeah. But I've just been watching you today with Elliot, your coach, and it doesn't look like you've been away, mate. In fact, you look like a new improved version of yourself.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good to be back. Obviously, I had 5 months where I did nothing. I came through the doors of here once when Sophia was born to bring her in, but other than that, I didn't come through here. And I went to one of the amateur shows before I started, one of the shows for the club before I started coming back, and then I was back then. Got the bug back.
Again.
Yeah, got the itchy knuckles back, and by the end of my time out, I was ready for coming back. I was missing the game.
Yeah.
I think, like I say, my other long layoff was COVID, but everyone had that long layoff. But even during that, I was still out running all the time, and I was at home with my dad, and my dad's one of my coaches, didn't he? So I was doing pads and that at home with my dad, so I weren't really having a break. So in my whole 15 years that I've been a boxer now.
That was your first break then?
That was my first ever break.
Do you think we don't know yet, but hopefully we'll find out on July the 6th when you return to a new venue as well, mate. Venue you've not been at before.
Yeah.
The Grand Central Hall in Liverpool, which I think you'll like, mate, because some great noise in there. It really is a good atmosphere, and everyone has a great seat.
From what I've seen, it's a boss venue. From what I've seen, and it looks a bit like Power Hall at Warrington, what we've got, and what I've boxed there a few times, and on Phoenix shows, top the bill there, and where I had my last amateur fight there. And the atmosphere in there is boss. So if you say it like that.
Did you win your belt there?
Yeah. So I won my Northwest title, my Northern Area title belt there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
have you
my
been
last ever amateur fight.
Once you got back into, while you were off then, that 5 months where you did nothing, right? Did you watch much boxing, or did you just stay away from it totally?
Bits. I watched bits. I didn't watch any of. I was like a casual fan. Didn't really watch the small hall stuff as much as I should have, but I watched big stage.
But we've been talking, and you've been paying attention to the shows that have been going. What's the shows that we've had there just recently?
Yeah, I've always kept my eye on VIP socials and stuff like that, see how the lads are doing, see who's been being signed, and it's good to see some more lads that I know that have been signed. I know he's due to make his debut soon, Yusuf.
Yeah, Yusuf.
He boxed one of our old lads, Cotton Chadwick, in the amateurs, and then a lad that used to box here, we've known boxed one of our boys as well a few times, Haddy Renard, makes his debut on the 29th, doesn't he?
Did Haddy used to box here?
Yeah, Haddy boxed here towards the end, so Haddy was at Wigan one year, then he went to Astley, and when he went to Leeds, then he went to Astley, and then he came here when Astley closed.
Well, in fact, he's going to be making his debut the week before you.
Yeah, the week before me, so be good for Haddy that. He'll do alright in the pro game.
He's got a pleasing style, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's very pleasing on the eye for the fans.
Have you made any changes to you? Because I was watching you with Elliot on the you seem to be a bit more spiteful now with your shots. Is that something that you've been planning on and working on?
It is something that we've been working on. We've obviously took the time away, and we've took our time when I come back. So obviously, like we were saying before, full thing into the camera. Been back with Elliot now since January maybe. So we've been working and building bits in bit by bit, and we've took that time to focus. So initially, after I boxed last year, I turned around to Steve and was like, probably boxing in November, December time. I've won before the end of the year. and then obviously didn't train for 5 months. And when I got back in the gym, I was like, alright, I'm going to aim to box from March here.
But like I said,
and then
maybe
we reevaluated that, and it was May, and it was the start of May, and it was the end of May, and now the 6th of July. But you know what, I think the extra time will have done us good.
Yeah.
Like I say, we've had that time, me and Elliot, to focus on a lot of things that could have helped me in them last 2 fights where I've dropped the decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
like you say, you're very unfortunate. You know, the fight with the fellow VIP fighter, Reece Woods, was very close. And then I thought the scorecards were horrendous against Harvey Lambert, where, you know, I don't think they gave you a share in 1 round.
give me a share of the last round. And
Well,
but look, it is what it is.
Anyway,
I can't go back and change that now, can I? We can only learn from it and
you
move
think
forward.
you have?
And yeah, I think we definitely have. Obviously, it's still difficult to watch both of those and watch them fully. I struggle doing that. I watch parts of it and then I won't watch any of him for ages, and I'll watch other little parts of both of them. So it's difficult to watch them.
Yeah.
But then again, I find it difficult watching any of myself these days, even the wins, like. But yeah, so we've definitely, Elliot watched it more than I do, and he's definitely tailored a lot of stuff around the areas that he thinks I need to improve on, which we are improving on.
How horrible are we then? Because you come back, like I say, nearly 16 months out by the time you step through the ropes, and those 2 defeats were both to southpaws.
Yeah.
And we bring you back with a southpaw.
But you have done that without us even having to ask. Me and Elliot, that's what we were saying we wanted.
Oh, right. So,
just because I've got...
so we weren't being horrible, we were just preempting what you were going to ask.
Yeah, you preempted what we were going to ask. You know, like, it's them, not so much demons, but
little demons.
In the back of the mind, like, mate, I need to get past the southpaw there. So that's what we've got now in Nathan Darby, and yeah, his record might suggest that he's not up to much, but if he comes and has a go, like, he gives people a decent night's work,
yeah, and he's very good on his feet.
Yeah,
he moves around, it's very hard to pin him down. He's good,
When he comes to have a go, like, so.
Great for you to get back to winning weight.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you look good against him. And if you do look good against him, that's something that's hard to do because he is very, very elusive.
Yeah, 100%. You know, Elliot's done more of the video than what I've done, but whatever he sent me through to watch, I've watched, and you know, he's putting that plan together for us to put on a good performance and, you know, show I'm back and here's what I've added to my arsenal on top of what I already had in the locker.
Well, so, I'm excited, like I say, I always like comebacks, and it is a comeback this, because it's been such a long time. But
don't want to call it a comeback, but it is.
It is.
But in my head, I never retired. So people are saying it's a comeback, but in my head, it's not, because, you know, I never retired. But even it had been that long. Even Steve thought I retired, man. People were saying it to Steve. When I went and met with Steve again to sort out a date, Steve had to write me back on his list because he'd scrubbed me off his list because it had been that long. So,
well, you've been very active just recently on the social medias, and you've been tagging us, which is good. You always tag us here. So Louise, who's our new media girl, she's going to be putting some bits together. Obviously, this video is going to go out. I'm just happy for you, mate, because it's, like I say, your last 2 defeats were very, very close, and I just think from what I was watching today, I do believe you've took heed, and you look a little bit more spiteful, mate.
Yeah, we are. It's little things. It's little tweaks that we sort of knew we had to make, but because we didn't really have as much time, it was hard to make them. But now, because we've had the time, it's been good to make them.
Will I see a big difference?
Not necessarily a massive difference, but you'll see our difference.
Right.
Like, you'll see things that have been added, and you know, it's been good to mix them in sparring, and we've seen it in my sparring so far. It's been hard because, like, I've had tech work in here, but I've only recently been out getting my good sparring.
Yeah.
But my first proper spar back, I went out and got 8 rounds in the bank, and it was 8 decent rounds. Yeah. So it proves that it's still there. And after it, I got out of the ring and I had a smile on my face. I was like, I've missed it. I miss being in there. It's like being away from home.
How weird is it missing being punched in the belly?
Honestly, it's a weird feeling, but I've missed having
And then also
little bruises under my eyes and little swollen.
Well, this is another thing that's good for you as well, though. You're not just fighting for yourself now. You're fighting for your little daughter, aren't you?
Fighting for my little
Soon
girl,
to be a
man.
wedding band. Well, have you made a date?
Yeah, next June.
Yeah.
So, look, it's all going on. I had a lot last year, like we were saying before. Wedding on the Friday, boxed on the Saturday. Me and the missus had our baby shower on the Sunday, and we got the keys to our house on the following Friday. So that whole week was just insane.
And then there was a few weeks later.
And then it was like 6 weeks after my little girl was born. So look, it's been a roller coaster, mental. 16, 18 months.
I bet you doesn't feel that long then, does it?
No, it don't feel that long, especially with my little girl. My little girl's 13 months now. But it feels like that first year and a bit's gone in the blink of an eye. So everything feels like it's gone in the matter of days.
Now you've got a chance to focus on you a little bit then.
Yeah, now I've got to be selfish. It's hard at home because I want to spend time with my family and my little girl, but instead I'm up in the morning, I'm out on the roads doing my work. I'll come home, get a shower, go to work. Meanwhile, Lucy's got to spend time with Sophia at home, and then she's took her to nursery.
Listen, boxing's hard, but life is sometimes even harder, isn't it?
It's like today I finished work. I've not even been home yet. I've been out since 25 to 8 this morning. I've not been home yet. It's now 20 past 6 at night.
Well, listen, I'm looking forward to you returning to the ring on July the 6th at the Grand Central Hall. Like I say, you've never been there before. Beautiful venue.
It feels weird that as well, because I've gone from the Merseyside and Cheshire region as an amateur, boxing in Liverpool all the time, to having this is my first time in Liverpool.
As a pro?
Yeah, this is my first time in Liverpool as a pro.
Right, well,
Boxed not far from it, boxed at the Echo and at the Echo Auditorium as an amateur, but not boxed in Liverpool since 2019.
Well, is it going to be third time looking against the southpaw?
I'll tell you that much now. It will be though. Yeah. We're putting the work in behind closed doors. I work hard in silence, and we'll shine in front of everyone.
Nice. Well, listen, we'll see you on the 6th. No day before weigh-ins for you, so hopefully you'll be able to have a good Sunday celebrating win number 5.
Definitely.
Casey, take care, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.